One day, in a possible future, every single male virgin over the age of 18 started dying rapidly. Urumi is one of the ones who'll be turning 18 soon. Now he must try to save himself and keep his morals intact, but the government of Japan and the world have other ideas. This is the pandemic manga series, Virgin Extinction Island. On that particular alternate future day, a sudden and unprecedented crisis gripped Japan as every single male virgin over the age of 18 began dying rapidly, leading to widespread panic across the country. The overnight surge in sex industry prices and the formation of angry mobs of terrified virgins only added to the chaos. The government found itself ill-equipped to handle the situation, given the sheer scale and complexity of the crisis. Our story follows the journey of Kirumi Iri, a 17-year-old virgin who is faced with a life-threatening crisis. He must lose his virginity before his 18th birthday or face certain death. Despite his desperate attempts to confess his feelings to the girl he likes, Kirumi is repeatedly rejected and left without any hope. As the clock ticks closer to his deadline, the pressure mounts and Kirumi is forced to confront the daunting question of whether he ever will be able to graduate from his virginity. Meanwhile, other male virgins faced with the same dilemma are left to grapple with the terrifying reality of imminent death. Since Kirumi is approaching his 18th birthday, he becomes acutely aware of the moral danger he faces and is determined to find a way to survive while maintaining his morals and integrity. However, the Japanese government, like other nations around the world, has its own ideas of how to handle the crisis, leading to a series of events that will test Kirumi's resolve and force him to make difficult choices. Virgin Extinction Island started before the latest pandemic, but the author was lucky that it was almost in tune with the news and the response of the people to it. Other manga series like Tensei Pandemic, Gender Swap Pandemic, and the series The New Normal also took cues from the active pandemic for its stories. As the story of Virgin Extinction Island goes on, it goes from trying to cure the virgin death disease to trying to isolate them, hence the title, to cults and VR invasions. The series seems to get way off track, but still has a backdrop on the original story. Hopefully, as they get deeper in, they will finally put it back on the rails. Virgin Extinction Island, or Doutei Zetsumetsu Rettou, started on February of 2019, just before the worldwide pandemic, and there are 9 volumes in Japanese. They have just started translating into English a volume 9, with a total of 41 long chapters that being translated. The first few books would make a good anime adaptation, but as the story goes on, it would lose a lot of people the way it goes off track. Virgin Extinction Island takes us to a weird alternate history and takes that absurd premise and runs with it, sometimes almost into the ground. Another pandemic series that I talked about, and its complete series, is the Gender Swap Pandemic, and you can find more about that here. That's all for a topical ecchi manga series. Hit that like button, subscribe, and come back for more off-the-wall, lesser-known manga series. Thanks again. Bye.